Boom! Ha! World is in trouble! Righteousness! That's what we all need. Hey, brothers and sisters. Yeah. Anybody here? Wow, you're early? Okay, I'm coming. Oh, that's unkind. Live in your love. Let righteousness rule over all. I say them lost with the righteousness. I'm coming. I'm coming. Lost with the righteousness. Yeah, a lot of people lost with the righteousness. I think we all have righteousness in our heart. It's just to bring it out. I don't think, it's easy to see everyone as evil and this and that, but I think, I don't know, I think this world has the potential to bring more love, for sure. Love is ever present. It's always there in the air. It's flowing. It's the essence of our existence. But we're so far out of alignment from our natural essence, what we are supposed to be and do here, that we have lost sight. We have lost, not that love, we have lost love, because love is there, but we have lost the focus. We have lost the focus totally. I think some of us are seeing what's going on, but even myself, I lost focus for a long time. That's why, Mark, I'm still searching for the keys to myself. Still searching, and still today, and again today, I'm going back out on the side of the river with the GoPro, and to me, this is how, by reflecting, by talking to myself, by going internal, that I'll find the keys to myself, because I'm still searching for them. Like I tell you all the time, I'm barely scratching the surface of my potential here, so requires focus and devotion, and for sure you got to be dedicated. Some people will probably call me obsessed, but I don't think I'm obsessed. I'm just dedicated to a cause that is much larger than myself, and that for sure keeps the fire blazing inside. Gavin, yesterday we're at the chilling spot. He says, "Oh, look, we can make a fire. It's already set." I said, "The fire is already set, Gavin. It's in our hearts." I said, as long as we keep the fire blazing in our heart, and nothing, because what I find the most through my experience, even coming here on YouTube, it's very much to stay focused. It's to stay focused, and that's why sometimes I'm maybe a bit a different vibe or something. It's because I'm very, very focused, and sometimes there's also I'm very traumatized of the world I live in, so I have to, very keep balance, and that's not easy, because I know a lot of stuff, because I think I know fuck off. I don't think I know anything. I think I'm relearning everything, and to say I know this, I know that. Like, I'm still searching, not so much on the outside, but for the keys to myself. Like I marked today, it's a search that's going to be long. I'm sure I'm going to search for a long time for those keys. It might come eventually, but I really have to go internal and let go of the Babylon stuff and the nonsense, but it's a process. I got like very, very mad at the beginning about those Babylonian people lying to us on everything. I think the more now I reflect and I make sense that the more I give them attention, the more we talk about them, the more, but for sure we have to talk about them. We cannot ignore the fact that, but them. We have to talk about our state of mind, because it's our collective state of mind. Because the moment, the changing the world it's not, it's a hard thing, yeah, for sure. It's going to be, but it can happen also in a flash. It can happen in a flash if we all decide. So it's just because we are, personally, I think on a personal level, we keep ourselves very, very closed up in an eggshell, we live in boxes and stuff, and we crave those low vibration until we break out of this illusion world. Once you break out of the illusion and you start lifting that curtain of illusion and look on the other side and realize that there is no fear, there is no, oh, this is, the most fear. And one fear that that we perpetuate a lot is the space stuff. That was worrying me a lot when I was looking at their stuff, their madness, and saying that something was going to hit the Earth, a meteor, and something coming from outer space will hit the Earth and destroy the Earth. And these are things that are in your subconscious, and that's how they program us. That's how so we're constantly in fear, fearing the end of time and this and that, and fearing death. All the fear you can imagine are derived by the fear of death. So if you're not afraid of dying, what else there is? That's what I've realized also. If I'm not afraid of dying, what other fear should I have? Like, total nonsense. No? Fear, the only thing you should fear is fear itself. But you have to find strength also in your fears. This is what it's going to do. Once you start rising, and from my own experience, I find a lot of strength. Day by day, I become stronger and stronger. And one day, I'll develop such strength, such the momentum I have it. When I start something, I don't stop until the thing is done. C'est sûr. I'm not backing up. I've never backed up from any challenge in my life. I always been a guy that liked challenge, that liked to stretch outside the comfort zone, but always aim too low and hit, so I was comfortable. When you put challenge in front of you, but they're very, very like you could have bigger challenge, but you set challenge that are like attainable easily. Like you can see, like it has to be something that scares you. Like your goals and your dream has to scare you enough to really put you out of your comfort zone and make you stretch, so you develop the strength to after gaining something else and going to another step, because I think it's many stages. We have to evolve into many stages also in this awakening. Awaken yourself doesn't happen in a flash or looking at one flattered video on YouTube. It's total. That's not the way I see it. I think an awakening is something that happens over the course of many, many years, and to pretend that you're awake and just to say you're awake, it's a bit. You put division in a way towards with others. So me, I don't put myself on a pedestal. I'm very, very humble. I'm like all of you guys searching for the heart of gold. That's what we're doing here. I'm searching for my heart of gold. I know it's there. It's there. It's accessible. Bonjour, mes amis. Red Rose Rockers in the house. Suzanne, Leslie, Nasir, Marilyn. Big up, everyone. Coming. So is Christmas. Yeah. Christmas. Pagan holiday. Yeah. But, yeah. So, we keep searching for the heart of gold, the key to the heart of gold. And that comes through working on yourself. But, nothing will come like I said to Abby yesterday. She says, oh, it was hard, my exam that I did, and that's why I got that mark. And I said, okay. I said, what if you reverse your attitude and you go into your class and you tell to yourself that it's going to be hard, that it's going to be very hard. Then you're going to study, you're going to put the effort towards something that is going to be very hard in your mind. So you will get there and it's going to be easy. That's what I tell myself all the time. I always work on being ready for an opportunity, even if I don't have one. It's very important. That's the work I'm doing here. I know one day something will come out of this. I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know. But I'm not in a rush either. Nothing rushes me. I have all the time in the world to decide what I'm going to do with my outer journey. The inner journey is ongoing. That cannot stop. But the outer purpose, the inner purpose, we all have the same. We're here to awaken to our greatest, awaken to maybe to your greatness, to something, to your greatness for sure. I think that's what you have inside of you. That's what we all have. It's everywhere. It's the magnificent. It's all the great stuff that we must come out to the world with. But You know, you want to make a shift, you want to make a change, you want to make a shift. That's it. Go after your passion, what you love, discover your gift, work on it day in, day out, bring it out to the world, and you'll make a shift. No matter what, it's something I cannot stop here. Even if I don't think even myself I couldn't stop this now, because the momentum is so great. The habits and the momentum and the strength is so strong that you know, it has to become that way. You have to go towards your dream, towards your goals with enough momentum that it becomes natural. That's how I feel. That's how I feel it. That's how I experience it. I didn't read that in no books, but it's just what I experienced. It has to become, you know, it has to be something that you do so often that when you come to do it, it becomes natural. You don't have fear, or you don't have doubt, or you know, you just, like me, press the button and go on. Like, it's not something that should anyway, that's not something that scares me anymore. I happen to find strength in my fears and really not let them immobilize me, because all the fear that I have that I can probably experience in life will all be stuff that is gonna vanish and as soon as I go through it. So it's all mental. It's a big mental game. It's a big mental game, and that's why you know, freaking out and thinking that you're going to change the world. I can't even change the state of mind of my children, you know, of my wife, the people close to me. I can bring them inspiration and that, but I cannot change their state of mind. Your state of mind is sometimes people have so close-minded that you're going to waste your precious life energy trying to change them. You know, don't try to change people also. Just inspire them, shine your light. If they pick it up, they pick it up. But you might hurt yourself in the process of wanting to awake other people that are not ready for an awakening. Not everybody is ready for that kind of stuff. I was ready. I was seeking. I wanted to know. I needed to know. I needed to know what was going on with us. And with me in the first place. Why I've never worked on a dream. Why I've never, you know, answered to the call of life and said yes to my wife. Said yes to my wife. Yeah, he said yes to my wife, but said yes to my life. You know why I always been dormant and never realizing that I had a voice. I could express it. I could inspire others to you know, just with my story, just with my. But I think that's it. It's very important to you know, at one point that we reach out also to others. Like I said yesterday, I was asking you why you were here because I just want to make sure that it's not a distraction for you, that you get the inspiration. And at one point, I'm sure like you're not just sitting here and looking at me, and you're hearing me. So no matter what, it goes if it's not in the conscious, it's in the subconscious. I'm pretty sure one day something will spark in you. And but I understand also. I overstand. I don't like to say I understand. I overstand that you know, it takes time. It takes time for an awakening to happen in someone, for a shift to happen, for a shift to discover. Just discovering your gift is something that is gonna come. But after practice, after practicing, after going, you know, discovering what you love, what's your passion, what's your, and something you can do without being paid. What can you do without being paid? I do this 7 days a week here. I'm not paid because I love it. Because I love to stay motivated. First of all, I have major pain body, so I want to stay motivated. It's important for me to remain focused and not let the pain destroy me. I embrace the pain, and look what I do with it. I rise. I rose. Rise. I rised from the dead. Rose. When do you say rose? Rose. I heard that before. I don't know. Maybe through some people that you meet, each one on their level. Words and action will raise with the vibes. I rose from the dead. That's the word, eh? Okay, I wasn't sure. Sometimes I have problem a bit with the verbs in English, but I'm getting there. I'm still trying to speak English. My wife says I'm pretty much bilingual, but I don't know. To me, I'm still trying, and sometimes I struggle still. I realize it, but I don't know. I have the basic to, for sure, follow into a conversation, and to I have enough to make a live and direct show on YouTube. I don't freak out with that, and this is the thing also that but that's not something I really focused on as I came on YouTube, the fact that I was French and speaking English, and I've never really made a difference into the language barrier or stuff. To me, it's just expressing yourself, and whether it's one language or the other, I don't really je peux parler en français aussi là, si vous voulez. Là, on peut parler en français. Peut-être que je vais faire un couple de shows en français aussi comme ça. Je ne sais pas comment il y en a de vous qui... si vous êtes intéressé à ce que je parle en français ici, là, mais ça semble être plus anglais, donc je me concentre un petit peu plus sur l'anglais, mais si jamais la demande est là et il y a un besoin d'inspiration à ce niveau-là en français, ben, je me présenterai comme j'ai tout le temps fait. J'ai pas peur de me présenter. Je sais ce que j'amène. J'ai pas peur de manger seul. Pas peur de manger seul. Je sais ce que j'amène sur la table. Not ready to eat. I'm not afraid to eat alone. I know what I bring on the table. I'm here because I enjoy it and you inspire, Janik. I know I didn't want to sound like I wanted to push you away, guys. That's not what I want to do. That's the least thing, the last thing I want to do, because I love people. I love you all. But it's just I want us to... I don't want my life to end up in a distraction. So I don't want us to end up in distraction also. And just sometimes to remind ourselves to remain focused is very important, because it's a world that's very, very unfocused, and we can fall back into the temptation. There's temptations all around us also. That's very important to be conscious of that, the temptations that we have around us, and not to let ourselves, I can easily let myself seduce by the temptations around me. But if I resist to the negative vibration, also the good will come out. If you always focus on the bad, you block the good from entering in or coming out. If we focus on the good, focus on the message of love more than a message of like we live in hell, this world is controlled by Freemason and this and that. Like it doesn't end. It's one rabbit hole to another. So if you think you're gonna find how this madness came today and how I think it's just something that we blindly have perpetuated over hundreds of years, especially for the ball Earth. And once you start realizing that. It doesn't take much. One lie, and their carrots are cooked. They can lie to us one time, and one lie, 1,000 lie cannot stand one single truth, and the truth is us. So I can tear down Babylon in a flash with all I have to say, with all I know about them. About the world that they have, the world of illusion, I can destroy them like that. So if I can destroy them like that, and with my words, sound, and power, if we all do it, that's where the game is over. But we must all step into our, first of all, conquer ourselves. The first step to coming out into the world and inspiring others, you have to conquer yourself first. If you want to become mighty, you want to become an inspirational being, you got to conquer your heart. You got to open it and conquer it, and really it's a big as much as it's very easy to do it, I know it sounds maybe pretty big what I'm doing to certain people, but to me it's a normal thing that I have to do. I'm guided to do that. I feel like I am led, and this is what I want you to feel also. If you go on a journey, just feel like at one point you have to be so... That's what I was saying before I got onto something else. You have to become so focused with such a great momentum that it becomes something natural in you. That it becomes, your mind, your soul. If you talk about soul, I was talking about soul in some of the videos that I posted. Your soul is your higher self. This is what it is. So you want to get in touch with your soul, with your, your old being. Like, it seems like we have very much problem to feel ourselves in the first place. To feel ourselves, and it's very important to feel our feelings. If we cannot feel our feelings, where are we going? So it's very important to feel what we feel. But we are so disconnected from our natural ways of being that we don't even feel anything anymore. We don't even feel. We don't even feel. We think we imagine feeling things also. We imagine feeling things like the earth turning or stuff like that, or a mathematical curvature, or we imagine a lot of stuff. And to build all to be like everybody, also to think like everybody. Like it's easier to think like the rest of the earth than to have your own thinking and to challenge people's thinking and to bring speaking your mind is easy, but often other people will show up and disagree with you, and you cannot be liked by everybody in a way. I don't expect everybody here to, because it's all about the love inside your heart. It's all about the love inside your heart, and that's what I have a lot, and I know. But I know some other people have not find the keys to their heart yet. You have to find the key to your heart to really crack it open. If not, how do you want to open it if you have no keys? If you don't have keys for your door, how do you open it? So you got to find the keys to open your heart, because that's one of the main goals of our existence. All of us here. You gotta open the heart. Once you open the heart, find the keys to the heart of gold and make it shine. Nothing can stop you. It's just now I don't know if you can call that going towards Christ consciousness or something like that, but you're on the path to realizing your the very, very divine side of you, and this is this is scary. This is where it becomes a bit scary for me, is when I realize starting to get in touch with that power, with that divine power, that divine frequency, because it's not something I have experienced in my life. So every day that I come here, that I get more in touch with that divine frequency, this is where I get not scared, but like it puts me really in a place where I reflect a lot, and where I become very inspired. If I focus on those vibes, but if I focus on negative vibes, I will not be inspired. I will not find the inspiration necessary to come here and yap my mouth for an hour or sometimes something like that. So it's very important to, we have such a great work to do here also. There's such great work to do because we are in an awakening like never before. I never, first of all, because I sense it inside myself, probably, but I can also sense it into most people that I interact with. It's a different vibe. We're bringing a different vibe, a different energy on Earth, and that's what we need. We need people and it's not only me talking about the stuff I talk about. Whatever good you do, good will follow you, and good, that's what we need to do. We need to do good, focus on doing good, and because not focus on creating separation or questioning one's belief or another one's belief, or this will keep us separated for all the time, for forever. This will keep us separated forever. But if we focus on, hey, this guy is doing good, this girl's doing good, and then we all unite in doing good, and whatever beliefs or stuff you have, like, I think it's a good point to start our ascension, because this is what we must do. Like, I think it's very important for humanity to take our responsibility. It's time that we take our responsibility, I think, especially adults of this world. Like, it seems like we fall in the dormant state starting 25, 30 years old or something like that. We start to be, I think from my experience, when I was younger, like from 16 to 20, I was very questioning stuff, like rejecting authority and stuff like that. But then it seems like as you go on and you start working and having responsibility, paying your bills and paying your house and stuff like that, and children, start having children. I had 3 from for myself, so I got very, very busy working. You know, and you kind of lose sight of reality. You kind of lose the vibe with life, and this is what is very important. This system is conceived like that. This system is there to blow your mind. It's there to blow your mind, and everybody that will let it happen will happen, because that's what it's designed for, to blow the mind of people with the pressure, with the constant pressure day after day, you know, to pay your bills, pay your rent, pay for your food. If you don't pay for food, you'll gonna freaking die, or unless you grow your own food and stuff like that. But I'm talking about the normal unconscious people. If you're conscious, you might grow some food like me, but even that, it's not enough to supply all my needs. Like, I have to go to external sources to them, but the goal is to become very, very much, you know, the more independent possible from big corporations and stuff like that. But, you know, there will always be people relying on the system too. So, and the system is there to blow their mind. So if you let it happen, it's going to happen to you. If you don't, it won't happen. You have free will here. You're already free. You just restrain yourself, and I restrain myself still. There's stuff, you know, there's always things I could do that I don't do, and things I do that I shouldn't do. And I'm working on this to really find the keys to myself, to my art, to my art of gold. And each and every day I reflect more and more, bring more. The keys to opening arts is love, and Satan does his her best to stop all liars burn in hell, says the word. Yeah, that's it. Burn the evil man living an evil life. Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of evil people living an evil life, and they're aware of it. They're aware of it, and they have no remorse, because, you know, this is the thing with us also, is that we've been given so much power and dominion over everything on the face of the earth that we know it. We know it also. We know that, you know, some people know that they are God and goddesses, and that's what they do. They abuse of their divinity, and so they have twisted mind, and then they want to control everything, and they're very, very greedy, and they need stuff, and they're very needy people. I don't know. Me, I'm done a bit with the needing stuff all the time, always needed stuff, need this, need that. Try to minimize the consumption in Babylon, for sure, because I found that it's not about what you have, it's about who you are. So what I have will never make a great person. What I have will never make a great person out of myself. It's what I do. It's what I do day in, day out that's going to make a great person in the end, a great accomplishment that's going to come from this. But I have to, I have to rise and shine and find the keys to myself. And I'm still searching. But I'm pretty sure with enough search, enough reflection, enough trip at the chilling spot, enough, with my GoPro and Gavin, and I'm sure I will probably one day find the keys to the heart of gold. I'm going towards there. I think I'm on the path to get unstuck, for sure. But I get unstuck. I'm not very stuck anymore. But it's just, I don't want to say that I have found all the keys to myself, and when it's not true. I'm still very much, and that's why I still want to also reach out to others, and each one teach one. That's something for me that is clear, and there's not much ego here. So I like to reach out to others to learn and things. And this weekend I'm gonna have Arthur Christian on Truman Show, and he's very, very knowledgeable. Not everybody might like him. Personally, I have no problem with Arthur. He's just a very direct speaking man. He's all deeply fucked up like us in the system, like he says, and we're all trying to find the keys to ourselves, to the heart of gold. And he has a lot of stuff to share, and he's done a lot of work researching in the occult and stuff. So it should be very, very interesting. As always, I'll be ready and ready for Arthur for sure. And that's it. Love. Love. We were talking about love before. Love empowers you to higher levels. That's what it's going to do. Love will empower you. You know, everybody talks about love, 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 love. We got to bring more love. But love also, what it does, it's just a word. Huh? I think love is probably, you know, when we talk about love and we have to, it's the divine frequency. It's the divine frequency. I think the divine essence or what we are supposed to be or do and everything. The answer is love for sure. Because with love, there's no harm. So if we stop that's it. If we, the love is not something that is an it's everything. Love is everything. It's a kiss, a smile, joy. Everything is love. All the good vibration is love to me. No? It's love. And this is what we must really focus on all together is love, is bringing more love, a higher vibrations, a higher levels of love. Because it's just that the love we're bringing out now or the love that we think we need is not an unconditional love, and it has to become unconditional, not only to your children, because my children is an unconditional love, but take the same love you have for your children and bring it out to the world. You know, this unconditional love towards everybody. Be kind with everything, every person you meet, everything you meet. Show kindness, compassion, and because what's happening, people don't know also. So if we start calling people that names that, you know, when I hear globe tards or it irritates me so much, because you're calling me that too. I was a globe tards not long ago, and it's so wrong. So wrong to put labels and division and separation, but this is what it's conceived for, that thing on YouTube. The YouTube is creating a lot of division and inflating the ego of people a lot. That's what it's for. I'm not blind. I know that all social media is to inflate the false sense of self, inflate the self-obsession. That's what it's for. And that's what we're going to talk about with Arthur, breaking the illusion of self-obsession. And this is what a lot of us are stuck in. I'm pretty much stuck in there too. Less and less because I detach more and more from the egotistic programming in me. And I align more with my true nature. But I'm searching for the keys to myself, like I said. But the more I will, that's it, have less self-obsession, because I think many of us are exactly stuck in self-obsession, and especially you see it on social media, like selfies after selfies and shit. Like, it's really, it's an obsession. It's an obsession. I won't, like, I've always sensed that there was something not totally right with the pictures and stuff, and you know, taking pictures or remembering the old times, or I don't know. To me, it's just I don't know. To me, I'm a man that walking in the future, like Peter Tosh used to say. He says, "I'm living in the present, walking in." I'm a man from the past, living in the present, and walking in the future. Yeah, basically, that's what it is. So yeah. So anyway, your word. This world is a bouffon globe-tards world, according to Santos. Yeah, but I don't see. I know Santos sometimes is very vocal with his comment, with his. I think I don't know. It's his journey. It's up to him to make sense of it. But I'm not like that. I'm not. I'm not into calling people names, and I think we're far too deep in. Way too deep into unconsciousness, and to fight unconsciousness, you become unconscious yourself, and you do a bit things like that. So I'm talking about love, compassion, and being nice with people. So you know, I'm not gonna start calling names. I don't think it's I can maybe sometime have a bit of tough love, for sure, because I'm not here to do the clown. I'm not a clown. My life is not a joke, but I'm not also gonna bring down others to lift myself. I don't intend to do that. I prefer lift others, lift other people, the most people possible, lift them, and this way I think I'm gonna rise. But not by bringing down other people. I will not rise with that, and I don't think it's something I should. I don't feel it's something. It's not me anyway. It's not me. What you get here is, it's me living my truth. So it's not me. So I will not. I've never been. I have a really, really lots of compassion for other people, especially more and more after awakening to what's going on in the world. The way this world is very much in an illusion and confusion. And not only that, we're on autopilot under hypnosis. Autopilot under hypnosis. Look at people repressing the same button day after day after day, pressing the same button of mental slavery or whatever, and never realizing, never questioning their life. Look at your life. Are you satisfied with the life you live in? Maybe there's something you can change to live better days, to have. It's possible to find the heart of gold. Everybody has a heart of gold, but you got to find the keys, and that comes through self-exploration. Very important to have a period, take some time alone, and self-exploration is very, very good. That's what I do every day. Every day I self-explore myself, trying to find the keys to myself, and trying to find how am I going to make this happen without stressing out about it, but with taking action, and just this momentum. But it's more than that. I know I need more than that. I need more than just a live and direct talk on YouTube. It's going to take a lot more to for me to ascend to where I want to be or go, or it takes a lot of work, and I'm willing. Like working hard never scared me in life. I'm not afraid of that. I don't know if you should have seen what I've done in the past, and yeah. But I know it comes through hard work also, and I never had the silver spoon in my mouth. My parents always been very, very good. I've never missed anything. I had a very good childhood, very, very good. Like I have only good words for my parents. They were probably not as awake as but as awake as I am. Not aware, maybe not aware, because we're all awake. We're all awake by awakening, but the level of awareness in some people, the awakening is happening on the grand level. Everybody's waking up, but the awareness level varies in each and every one of us. So your awareness determines the truth also that that's gonna come out of your mouth. So it's very important to expand your awareness of the game, awareness of yourself. Constantly expand, especially the awareness of yourself, and not realizing that how bad the world is, but how powerful you are each and every day, and walk towards the greatest version of yourself, your higher self, your soul. Don't talk about soul searching, soul this and that. But you want to find your soul, search for your higher self. The person, the great one inside you that is sleeping, because it's there. You just gotta wake it up. The moment you wake it up, you wake up the not the beast inside you, but the great stuff inside you. It's just gonna shine because it's already there. We have everything inside. It's all inside. Whether you look, I've been searching myself on the outside for a long time, trying to find sense in this and that. But today that I go more internal, more on the journey of self-exploration and trying to find the keys to myself, I get a lot more answers. I get a lot more answers than I had before, because now I'm not looking for lies. I'm seeking truth. And that's what it is to me, to seek truth, is to seek the truth inside yourself and to try to bring it out in other people, because you are the truth also. I am the truth. We are the truth. The truth outside of ourselves, it lies in deception. But if we focus on ourselves, we will find an enormous amount of truth. All the answers is inside you. Whether you like everything you just, and especially about, you know, those great questions that we have, like, where are we? And who are we? You know, all this, you can find the answers to that if you go inside and you take some time and reflect and open your eyes to life, because nothing is hidden. It's all in plain sight. It's people that hide stuff, but the stuff is not hidden. It's there. It's there. It's in plain sight. They just like inverted it. They have inverted everything, so we only see the evil side of stuff. That's what they want. That's what this society is built for. So we see the evil side. But if you reverse everything, you're gonna realize that this world's a paradise. It's a paradise, but we have lost the key to the paradise too, and we have lost our way into destruction and madness and wars and stuff, and we just follow orders too. The fact that we constantly follow orders and do what they want us to do, the system's going to perpetuate. But the moment we start to say no to the evil stuff, and stop encouraging the evil stuff, come on, it's just gonna change. It has no other ways end game but changing. The end game is really, the end game for sure is to change, to switch, to shift the vibration here, to shift the vibration. We're not gonna change the world. The trees are the car. Like, I don't see anything physically really much changing. Yeah, we might become more conscious, have better cars, but I don't think we're gonna go back to having horses in the field to do the land and stuff like that. I think we're going to keep evolving, by devolving, if you want to see it like that. But I think we're still evolving. We're becoming more, also we're using more of our brain capacity to create things. And I think it's just because now we have a very, very evil state of mind generally. So we create not too much in alignment with nature, but I think it's possible to just see more stuff being created in alignment with nature and rising with love and stuff like that. And then we're going to create a shift. We want to create a shift in the vibration. That's what we need. A shift in vibration and more love and more compassion and people helping each other. But you don't expect to suddenly see humanity live in love and love from one day to another. Like, it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time. But the more we raise together our vibration and that we impact people in our personal, like, the most thing I can do, the best thing I can do to change the world is teach my children the truth, tell them the truth, that how powerful they are and the power that they have to create their own life, not follow Babylon with the default state and stuff. So just that is a big major change that you're going to do for a major role, a major part that you're going to do for this awakening of humanity. Because for sure it's ongoing, the awakening. Look, it didn't started in 2014. That's not where it started. It's ongoing from the beginning of time. There's always been people more questioning, more awake than others, the more aware. Because more awake, I think we're all awake. You wake up in the morning, you're awake. It's your awareness of the game that's changing from person to person. And the awareness, your level of awareness will determine the truth you will speak out of your mouth. That's it. Simple. What do you think about that? Whoop, whoop. Let's set the party. Red Rose Rocker is rocking today. Is it just me, or does TV's female have lovely man hands? I don't know, maybe, they are, yeah. Oh, Randy is here. Pas très actif, même avec 200 amis virtuels, sur 200 personnes avec qui parler de choses artificielles. Yeah, but Facebook is very artificial, very fake, because you can post anything on Facebook. And it's just about inflating your self-obsession. You just become more self-obsessed with Facebook and Twitter and all the selfies and fucking stuff like that. Me, I'm so not into this. I took a couple profile picture of me, but that was because also I interact with a lot of people on Facebook for my reggae group and my music thing. So said, oh, might be better put my face. Like it's a better contact from, it's more real. It's more real if I put my face than some kind of avatar or so that's why. But I don't constantly go out and say, oh, I'm going to take a new picture for Facebook today or no. Like I don't share too much personal stuff on Facebook. It's not, I'm there to sometime, I'll post a few things, but things that are inspiring but I'm pulling away more and more from Facebook. I'm just doing my music thing, and because it's all fake anyway. You can post anything in Facebook. What do you do of your days, of your life, of your, you know, it becomes very fake, and people can put anything they want. But mostly it's just self-obsession. It's just like I don't feel no truth really coming out of Facebook. It's hard to. I don't know. But there is people exposing lies, and like there's people adding me to flattered group day after day. That's another thing I find so. Like why do we form a flattered group on Facebook? Like that's another thing. I made one at one point, not very active in it, but why make so much group? Like I don't know. And it's all, you realize there's one group, another group, and like I think it's all nonsense. I think it's all nonsense because I don't know, you might not agree with me, but yeah, the Facebook groups non-stop about flat earth and Babylonian people and exposing like it's people seems to go there just to post a poster, a meme or something, and what for us to stay in that realm, for us to like we perpetuate the illusion ourselves this way also by creating groups after groups and like I don't know, it's just that's what you do of your days. You spend your time on YouTube or Facebook talking about I don't know. I'm out of this. I want to find the keys to myself. That's what I want to find. I don't want to find the curve. I want to find the keys to myself. There's no curve anyway. It's a mathematical curvature. There's none. Find it. Try to find it. Try to find the curve of the earth. There's none. Ha! Boom! It's all a big lie. And it's so funny because nobody see it and it's so evident. Everybody takes airplane. There's airplane going around. But around, maybe they don't. Maybe they go around the flat plane or whatever what we are on, but they go across the world. Yeah, there's airplane going across the world, and nobody sees that. Like there's no curve. There's no curve. Nobody can tell me there's a curve. There's none. And maybe people can imagine that it's very, very far, and that it's just total nonsense. But that's what we do. We don't question. We're very numb to reality. But the moment we start, undoing that numbness, and it's very important. That's where your awareness will expand, and that's why it's important to know. I'm not telling you to constantly stay in the rabbit hole, but it's important to know you must be aware of how the game is played if you want to play the game right. Like you can play the game, but you can play it as an actor of Babylon. That's another thing. We have two choices. Either you learn the rules to play the game, to change the game. That's another thing. That's what we're doing here. I just had a flash. We're changing the game here because we're changing the vibration, but you have two choices. You can either play the game in Babylon or play the game to change the game, which many people are doing. Many people are into Babylon, like me, but to change the game. Like I use the system, for sure. I use everything that the system has to offer to change the game, and that's what we must do. Go in there with a mindset that we're going to change the game. It's changing anyway. It's changing. The vibration are rising. There's more and more. La jeunesse est debout. La jeunesse est debout. Écoutez-nous. Comme Yanis Adoua and Kenny Arcana. Great duo. Great duo. Yanis Udua, such a great man, such a great man. Great singer, great musician, for sure. I don't know if he play instrument or stuff, but great man, just a great man. There's a lot of people with the heart of gold. You know, we can see heart of gold in many, many people. Many people, they have found the keys to themselves, and they're really so shining. So, and whether your message is Rastafari or whatever else is your message, as long as it's good and it's love and it's not like bringing more illusion and confusion. We're in business. We're in bad business. We don't want to be busyness, but we're on the good path. So I think it's just a matter of staying focused, and that's it. Yeah. So I'm letting you go, and that's it. Have a good day. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Wonderful day for sure. Rise and shine. Have goals, like I said, each and every day. Find strength in your fears. Conquer them one after the other. Momentum, very important. Whatever you do, pick up momentum is the most important thing, because that's going to carry you also. It's going to carry you the momentum. And it's something at one point that you become natural with your thing once you have enough momentum, enough focus, enough dedication, internal drive, and all that stuff. So he's out, and he will be back another now. Yeah, live and direct in the tube of YouTube. He's out. Greetings, everybody. I love you all, but Joe love you more. So rise and shine. Make sure you do your work. The work on yourself first. And then you can look outside if you want and help other people, but help yourself first. Save yourself. Save yourself. That's what I'm doing here. I'm saving myself, saving my soul, trying to save my soul, or search for the keys to my heart, but pretty sure one day I'll find it. Yeah. I'll become someone one day. I'll become legend. Yeah, legend. That's something I wish I could. Not legend for self-obsession or stuff, but so that I can have an impact in other people's life. And that's what you want to have. You want to live, love, matter. So matter is making a difference. You want to make a difference in the world now, not so it's now. Take action now. Rise and shine. He's out.